Amazon sellers are burning money in PPC without even realize it. This is the coolest thing. Sales are actually growing, it's the off season, and we're probably going to win more sales than last year by 60 to 70%. And the coolest thing is that we only optimize the placement. Check this account. So I like to use Scale Insight. In the past 5 weeks, we have more sales than last year, more profit. This is the off season of this account. And if you check the ACOS is actually going up. So what is happening here? I want to show you what are placements, how to optimize them, and I'm going to show you a killer formula that's going to make sure your placements are fully optimized and every dollar you spend on your PPC is actually going to growth and later on for profits. If you're struggling with high ad spend or you feel that your bids are already optimized but something is wrong there, check this out. So I want to first show what are the placements. So Amazon recently changed the name to bid adjustments, but basically when you're creating a campaign, you click on it. Before you click on the ad group, you can click on bid adjustments. And in Amazon, we have 3 bid adjustments. We have the top of search, we have the rest of search, and we have the product pages. So let's start with top of search. Basically, top of search means that all of your ads will be showed on the top of the first page. If we will get to the Amazon page, we will see the first row is the sponsored products. Those usually are the top of page. So there's not a lot of places for top of page. This is why it probably will be more expensive. But you know, and this is the most important thing, that you actually know that if your ads showcased on top of search, it's this row. The second placement is rest of search. And basically rest of search is the bottom of page 1 and all the other places of page 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's cheaper because it's not at the top, but also you have much more ad space to cover. But it's still usually at the keyword level. What do I mean? Again, you add spatula, all the rest of search probably will be here. As you can see, this is the middle of the page. Again, another middle of the page. And it also, if you will look at the bottom of the page or page 2, 3, 4. So again, it's keyword related, but there's much more ad spaces. So all the page 2, 3, 4, all the page 1 bottom will always be at rest of search. And I'm going to show you later for which campaigns you need which placement. So don't worry about that.
Hey Amazon sellers, quick break. I know tariff might be squeezing your profit right now, but if you're making over $100,000 a month on Amazon, we are here to help. We are offering a free 4-week consultation to just 10 serious Amazon sellers every month. We will dive into your numbers, give you a custom roadmap to improve your profit, give you free access to our in-house software to quickly find problems and opportunities in your Amazon ads account, and you will get free access to our team of experts that will conduct a weekly audit on your Amazon ads account. If you want to get more information, click the link in the description, fill out the form and book a call with us. We are here to help to improve your profit during this challenging period. And now, back to the video.
And the last thing is product pages. Product pages used to be all the ads that you have in the listing. For example, I'm in the spatulas, I'm clicking on this one, just a random product. And when you're going down, you will see this row, sponsored. So it used to be that product pages was here, but because recently Amazon did some changes and added so much more placements, we actually found out by few tests that actually product pages also will appear here. So it used to be sponsored display and sponsored brand, but we saw that product pages actually can appear here as well. So you will see your product here, here, here. Sometimes you will also see it in the keyword level. And why it's important to note, usually product placement won't improve rank as good as top of search and rest of search. This is one. Second, because there's so much more room, so much more ad space for this placement, actually usually your click-through rate will be lower because it's going to get to much broader audience. This is a key thing here. I want to show you our strategy and how we're using each placement for each campaign. So check this list. If you have sponsored product exact, if you're bidding keyword on exact, usually you want to attack the top of search. Why? Because you want to improve rank. You want to make sure that each dollar that you spend on exact will go either to rank or either to increase sales. So when you're already creating the campaign, I highly suggest to put 50 or 100% on top of search and sometimes even on the rest. You want to make sure no matter what, you're not spending on exact on the product pages, because this, like, and I'm going to show a few examples, but the click rate will be very low, and also you're going to just waste your money. So even if you will see the ACOS is fine, you're not improving your ranking. So on the long term, you're actually just wasting your money and your cannibalization is higher. So again, we want to make sure every dollar we spend on PPC going to our direct goals. So if you know that your goal is rank, you want to make sure all of your ads going to this way, to this direction. And we see too many clients that have good ACOS, but they don't know why every time they spend more, they're not improving their rank, even though their conversion is fine. Phrase and broad are a bit broader, so this is why usually I like to put top of search and rest of search. Again, rest of search is improving our ranking because we still are getting clicks and getting sales for the keyword. Usually it's a bit cheaper and usually it's a bit broader because you have more spaces, so it will be less expensive, the top of search, but it still help our ranking. And last thing is product pages. You don't want ever to get clicks on product pages when you're bidding on keywords, because when you're bidding on keywords, you want to have a rank and you want to improve your overall sales. But when you're creating product targeting or category targeting, it's a different story. When I'm either defending my product or bidding on other products, I want to be showcased only on their listing. I want to make sure I'm not getting sales or not getting clicks for the keyword. And this is the weird thing. If you will create product targeting and you will get clicks on top of search, it means that probably you're getting clicks from the keyword that related to this product and not the product itself. And I want to show you a few examples from the account I shared earlier. So check this campaign. When we got this campaign, the ACOS was amazing. Okay, this was a very good campaign. But when we clicked on the placement, we saw that we had lots and lots of clicks on product pages. And this is exact campaign. They wanted this campaign to improve rank and they didn't understand why the rank is not improving and they're spending so much. And check the data. The product pages had the lowest click-through rate. So even if we're getting click here and sales here, Amazon probably won't improve our rank because they see, okay, their click-through rate is low. And the ACOS was higher. So we spent the most, almost the most here, and we got the least in return. But if you're looking at the top of search, and this is a great product, great conversion, we actually saw that the click rate is 10%. And check this out, this one was 0.23, and this is 10% click rate, okay? So we could allocate all of the spend to top of search, and by this way make sure, even if the ACOS is a bit higher, which here is low, but even if it's a bit higher, we can make sure we're improving our ranking. And this is an old campaign. We already closed it, but I want to show you a few other examples. So check this campaign. This campaign is a phrase campaign. The top of search has 25%, which is okay. And this is the last 7 days. So this is something that we are improving on. We have a lot of clicks on top of search. The ACOS is 40%, but check this one. Product pages. The CTR is so low, we're getting the second most clicks, and the ACOS is very high. Now, if you will check it on the campaign level, you will see that the ACOS is probably fine because it's doing the average of all of them. But actually, if we will spend more on top of search, we improve rank, we will get more sales, and the ACOS will probably be lower. And it's such an important point. And last example, if you're checking top of search, rest of search, and product pages, on the lifetime, we can see that we got some clicks here and here. But we put a very high bid adjustment here. We made sure that we're getting clicks only on top of search, and check the last 7 days. We're getting clicks only on top of search. The CTR is fairly high. The ACOS is low. And we know, and this is the most insane thing, we know that each click we get here is only will be showcased on the top of page. And we know that this dollar is contributing for our growth and for our ranking. Now, the last thing I wanted to cover is how we actually adjusting the placement, because this is a super important thing. When you're adjusting your placement, you also need to make sure to adjust your bids, because if your placement is super high and the bid is super high, probably you will still get some clicks on the rest of search and product pages. So we came up with this formula. You can put it in your Excel if you want. So basically, we are increasing our placement and at the same time we're lowering the bids. So for example, the old placement was 0 at top of search and we raise it to 25%. We will need to reduce our bids by 20% to make sure we are not overspending and to make sure the bid is low enough that with the percentage of the top of search, we will get clicks only off top of search and not in rest and not in product pages. So this is the first formula. And this is the second formula, because when you're decreasing your placement, we actually need to increase our bids. So for example, if the old placement of top of search was 50 and we reduced it to 25, we will need to increase our bids by 20. Now we will also need to do other bid changes if we are changing two placement at the same time. For example, primary top of search, secondary rest of search. If you have any question, let me know in the comments and I can create another video. But this is by far the best way to optimize the placement. Check how cool the business report. This is the off season of the client. So this is one of the lowest season and the client usually know, okay, this is the low season, probably the tacos will be high, sales will be low. But check this out, we're just constantly growing and the tacos is almost the same. Sales probably will end up at 60-70% more than last year. We can see that tacos is almost the same, went down, and the ACOS went up a bit. We know now that each dollar that we are spending is going to growing the account and is going to our own goals. Let me know if you like this video. If you have any questions about placements, let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much. I hope you're going to crush it.